They say some Hollywood stars live double lives, but no one hides it better than Natalie Portman. Behind her perfect smile and flawless reputation lies a secret that even her closest friends refuse to talk about. Something happened that changed everything: her marriage, her image, even her place in Hollywood. But what was it? And why is everyone suddenly so silent about her? Stay tuned, because once you hear what's been uncovered about Natalie Portman, you will never see her the same way again. For years, Natalie Portman was the embodiment of perfection. An Oscar winning actress, a Harvard graduate, and a woman untouched by scandal. At least on the surface, but lately her quiet, elegant world has begun to shake. The woman once seen as the definition of control is now surrounded by whispers. What really happened to Natalie Portman? How did the perfect image of grace and intelligence begin to crack? From the moment she stepped into Hollywood at just 12 years old, Natalie was different. She refused roles that objectified her, turned down massive paychecks, and always seemed older than her age. She built a wall between herself and fame, protecting her image with careful precision. But was that control her strength or her disuse? When she enrolled at Harvard, she was already famous worldwide, yet they acted as if she wanted to disappear. Classmates said she was quiet, brilliant, and almost impossible to approach. Years later, when she returned to acting, something about her seemed colder, sharper, and more mysterious. Her performances felt almost too real, too personal, as if she was not acting at all, especially in Black Swan, the role that won her an Oscar but also changed everything. People on set described her as consumed by the character, withdrawn, intense, even fragile. After filming ended, her relationship with choreographer Benjamin Millepied became the next headline. Their love story seemed like a fairy tale, but the truth was far messier. Rumors swirled that Benjamin was still involved with someone else when he met Natalie. Their whirlwind romance led to marriage, a family, and what looked like a perfect life. But Hollywood perfection never lasts. In recent years, stories of betrayal and heartbreak have followed them. Reports of Benjamin's alleged affair spread like wildfire, and for the first time, Natalie's carefully controlled image began to slip. The public saw something different in her eyes: sadness, execution, maybe even anger. Her red carpet smiles looked forced. Her presence felt distant. The woman who once controlled every detail of her life now seemed to be disappearing before everyone's eyes. But Natalie Portman is not someone who reacts publicly. Her silence is her armor. While other celebrities defend themselves in interviews, she stays quiet, then reappears as if nothing happened. Yet this time, her silence feels heavier. In interviews, she avoids personal questions, focusing on activism, women's rights, and global issues. Admirable, but also tragic. Was she hiding pain behind purpose? What fascinates the world about Natalie Portman is that nobody really knows her. Even her co star describe her as professional but distant, polite but unreadable. It's as if she's always performing. Even when the cameras stop rolling, her words are careful. her expressions mired, her privacy absolute. Some say that's strength, others say it's fear. Maybe Natalie Portman is not just protecting her privacy, maybe she is protecting the truth. After the affair rumors, she quietly relocated to France with her children, avoiding Hollywood entirely. Some sources claim she is focusing on her family. Others believe she is planning a reinvention, a comeback stronger than ever. But there's also a darker idea floating online that Natalie's carefully built image finally became her cage, that the perfection she created has trapped her, forcing her to live a role she cannot escape. Even her longtime co stars hint that working with her can be unsettling. She is so precise, so in control, it's almost robotic. It's as if Natalie has spent her entire life acting, not just in movies, but in reality itself. Maybe that's the secret of her power and her curse. Because the real question is not what happened to Natalie Portman, it's whether the real Natalie Portman even exists anymore. Has she been playing a role all along? Is the calm, intelligent woman we see just another performance written by fame, fear, and expectation? Hollywood is built on illusions, but Natalie's illusion feels deeper. Every glance, every pose, every smile hides something unspoken. Her story is not about fame or failure. It's about control, identity, and the cost of being perfect for too long. So, what really happened between Natalie and Benjamin? Was it heartbreak, betrayal, or transformation? No one knows for sure, but one thing is clear: Natalie Portman remains Hollywood's greatest enigma. A woman who can vanish completely, yet somehow keep the entire world watching, waiting, and wondering who she really is.